Speaking of numbers that end with 3, I did that love episode and it wasn't very good. I missed so many hearts, and they'll always be important to assess because of, the diversity of content. This is maybe a Valentine's special, but I don't want to wait until the 14th. We are equally lonesome every day. See, there's a heart that shows as an exclamation point, or one that's dripping blood, maybe. It's been here since 93, and it is with a heavy heart that I say this enthusiastically. I mean, this is unjustifiable trash tier emoji stuff. I guess it's a combination of exclamation and sentiment, so maybe it can be a kind of fond joshing, like you can say something kind of cruel and show this emoji to prove that you were just kidding and you love them really. Except that's what all hearts are now, and we've kind of stopped using sentence terminuses anyway, Facebook. Then there's a heart wrapped in ribbon, like it's being given as a gift. I don't know what you do with it. Beats me. I process this more as a chocolate box, kinda, not an individual chocolate. There's no reference point directly to a heart, but to something shaped that way for commercial reasons. Mozilla's has a little mouse standing in front of it. Hey now. And these ones wear the bow like they're a female cartoon character, and the male one just looks the same without the bow. Sexy. I can't imagine what use this emoji has because I don't know what it's like to love. Facebook? The sparkle heart has just been cleaned. I think portrayals of celebrity hearts set an unrealistic inner beauty standard. Joy pigs. A growing heart is probably a sign of concern for anyone but the Grinch. I think we're just finding different ways to emphasize the same sentiment, because the symbol that very vaguely approximates the shape of a human heart is a common symbol for love and care, and that's probably something people would do in messages, and I guess they appreciate having the variety of options. In this one, the sentiment is actively expanding at the time of depiction, or maybe you just want some ice cream. Go with Facebook. This allegedly shows a beating heart, but what I see is a heart alarm clock. Like when you wake up in a complete panic because you're late and you had that dodgy dream again and your heart is shaking. Palpitations emoji. If you're experiencing palpitations, you might struggle to put that into words, so this emoji would be very utile. Mozilla's heart isn't beating, but their emoji set has been dead since the show started. Messenger. I set up this episode to see how many reference points I could wring out of basically the same thing over and over. The color ones I chickened out of doing in the past, and I chickened out of doing now. They are just colors. Except for black. The black heart is essential to communicate your black-heartedness. You care about something, but you don't care. It is wholehearted, but without a W. It is entirely shade. Actually, most functioning hearts are this color because they're inside an opaque body, shrouded in darkness. I choose Facebook. Even more gothic is the pierced heart. I don't get how this mortal wound was ever romantic, but old AU's direct hit at least might nestle between the heart's 4 chambers. I like soft banks. The love letter is like an email of the heart. It can be sealed with love, surrounded by love, have love inside, or just love on top. Facebook's has been through the laundry. I choose SoftBank. Then there's the tiny heart cells that swim around in the ventricles, hoping to shoot out with love and attach to someone's brain cell. There's a few different interpretations, like the spinny hearts that will appear over your head when you're dizzy in love. 5 hearts about to form a megazord. I kind of feel that the 2-heart version is too reduced, like they're chasing each other's tails. It doesn't represent multiplicity anymore. So I go for SoftBank, who have 3. Because, see, 2 hearts is its own thing. Yeah, we're nearly done. And this one should have a bit of rotational whimsy, like a little symbol floating up in a cartoon, and it should be joy pixels. Heart decoration is such epoxy inclusion. I mean, the original SoftBank one might not even be a heart decoration. But this is what we've got now, and nearly everyone has interpreted it as a white heart on a colored background. Just what we need. At least Docomo have done it transparent so I can say it exists inversely. Now, we want a heart decoration, not some boring button. Boring buttons is another episode. So it's either this one covered in teeth or it's Microsoft, and it is that. Microsoft. Like, the sentiment of craft is just about visible here. I keep calling this shape a heart, and I've looked deep inside, and I think they're not really like that. There's a bit in Sayonara Setsubo Sensei in which the excruciatingly pedantic character insists that we express our affection with real hearts, and I'm not plagiarizing that because I always felt the same. What expresses your care more than the inner gore that powers your very being? You should be flattered I'm sending you this emoji. I would die for you. Can I? Please. God. Oh, you're mean. This is the only heart design we really need, and I think the best balance of accuracy and legibility, hence ultimate iconicity, is Google's. Now these are all together, I'm realizing that the cardioid being kind of curvaceous and pointy and with a little crevice, someone definitely gets off to this. Love has been fetishized. Look, this one's in lingerie. Want to send a message to someone you love? Want to use some digital art? There's a lot to choose, emoji depicting a heart. There's the one that's all alone, and then there's 2 and 3 together. There's an arrow and a bow. Then there's one that's on the letter, and an anatomical heart. For when your love is real, there's colors, exclamation, and a love that has died. Some kind of decoration, and there'll be one on fire. If you desire, this one is just a suit you get on playing cards. There's beating, and there's growing, and there's giving off sparks. Conveniently. You really need to decide. Emoji of a heart is sprite, depicting how you sympathize. If you liked this video, you would have treated it better.